Hello, this is Keith Hall, and today's tutorial is going to be on how you can style your divs to look like buttons. So on the left, I have my page that's rendered after it pulls up the HTML file and pulls in my CSS file. As you can see, I have 4 divs, and each one of them are divs. They're not actual buttons. So if I hover over them, I just basically change the color and change the background color and change the text color. But anyways, let's go over to the right and look at my HTML file and my CSS file. So as you can see in my HTML file, within the body tag, I have 4 divs. And each one of them have a class of button. And that's how I style it in my CSS file. So let's open that up. And as you can see, HTML, I'm just selecting the font family, the body, the background. I'm setting to $CCC, which is this light gray. And I'm just basically setting the margin. So it's very important on when you style your divs, it also is helpful what color the background of the web page is. So you would just have to play with it to make it look the way that you want it to, and also make the divs to look like they're buttons. They're kind of raised off the background. So basically, my next styling, again, I'm using a button class that I used on a div, and I'm styling the A tag that falls within the button class. So basically, each one of them, I'm giving them background color, again, of a different shade of gray, and this display property, I set the block. Text decoration is just basically it removes the underline for the link, because these are A tags, and by default, if you don't put this text decoration equal to none, it's gonna put an underline whatever the content is within that tag. I just set a padding and a margin, and I set the text aligned to be center, so it centers the text that is on the button, but it's actually a div tag, so it centers that within that div tag. And the color right now is set to white, and I set the text transform to uppercase, so whatever is within the value that's within the A tag, I'm just setting it to all uppercase. So that is basically what I'm doing the styling there. But what's important is, again, what is the background color of the body, and also how are you styling the div itself. So basically how I'm doing this is using the box shadow. And the first value by default is set to 0. And the second value that I'm passing the box shadow property is it puts a shadow on the right side of the div, and the third value puts a shadow basically below the box. So watch what happens when I exclude this box shadow property. So I'm going to go ahead, remove that temporarily. Let's save it. Let's refresh the screen, and as you can see, it doesn't look like a button no more because it removed this box shadow, and the box shadow is critical on how you could style your div to look like it was a button. And there's many ways that you could use the box shadow property to make this div look a little bit differently, to make it look like it's an actual button on your web page. So I'm going to put that box shadow back, and let's see, let's do this. Let's save it. Let's refresh the screen, and there you go. And again, what I'm doing with the rest of the CSS document, I'm styling the button class, and I'm using a hover selector on the A tag. And basically, when you hover over it, it just changed the background color of that div to black, and it changed the text color to white. So that is how you could style your divs to look like they are actual buttons on your web page. Hopefully this tutorial was very helpful for you today. Please come back often, subscribe to my channel so you'll be updated every time I upload a new video. And I do a lot of tutorials on products ranging from building web pages, and also I work with ClickFunnels and Builderall and Aweber. So a lot of the those are the applications that I work with and with my clients. So look forward to all those different type of tutorials, and thank you for stopping by today. Have a great day. Bye now.